Welcome, all my future homeowners out there. If you're looking to buy new construction here in the Austin area, then you've come to the right place. My name is Omar Pineda with eXp Realty, your Austin realtor, and today we are in the city of Georgetown, Texas, in a community called Cimarron Hills, and the builder is Sitterle Homes. Now, this floor plan we're looking at is a 3 beds, 3.5 baths. It contains a study plus a playroom, 2-car garage. Excuse me, that was a typo. 3-car garage, and it's over 3,000 square feet. So a lot of the floor plans in this community are in the 3,000 plus range, $1 million plus range. And Sitterle Homes, they're down to their final opportunities here in this community. So once they're done, these incentives with this builder goes away. So let's talk incentives. Right now, I'm filming this February 7th, 2024, and the builder's offering a 6% flex cash incentive. What does that mean? That means you have options with that 6%. Now that's 6% from the sale of the home. And since this home is going for a little over $1 million, that's pretty significant money that you're getting back that you could use to help pay for that interest, help buy down the interest rate. You could use that to help pay for closing costs. You could use that to help pay for some upgrades if you want that. Now, the big caveat to this is you have to apply with their in-house lender if you're going the loan route. The sales manager did tell me that most people in this community, believe it or not, even though we're talking about $1 million homes here, are all cash buyers. So that's telling me a lot of people are coming from more higher cost of living areas like California, probably any of the coastal states, selling their homes and moving out here to be able to pay all cash for $1 million home. This is definitely a forever home type of community because it's a high price point. The layouts are very large, and there's plenty of space for it to be your final place where you're gonna retire, because there's a 18-hole golf community. There's so many things to do here when it comes to like the Cimarron Hills communities. I mean, it's called Cimarron Hills Country Club, so you do have to pay for their membership. There are different price tier points that they have, but if you're looking for a community that's beautiful in the city of Georgetown, I would highly recommend checking out Cimarron Hills, because if you drive around a bit, and I have some footage towards the end of me driving around so you can kind of get a feel of what it looks like, of the neighborhood, then I would check out Cimarron Hills, because they have trails, they have courts. So if you want to lead a very active lifestyle, you can do all that here. Plus, they have that incentive, which they don't throw out very often. The reason why the builders are offering this kind of incentive and having it be that flexible, because usually this goes just for the home upgrades, but they're offering this if you want to pay down that interest rate, or if you want to pay off some of those closing costs, or a combination of the two. And that's 6%. Now, that's only while funds are available. And the way it works with the builders, so with Sitterle Homes, they're a big builder here in the Austin area, and all those and they're building in multiple communities, and all those communities pull from the same source of money. So once it's all that money that's slated for this incentive is gone, then this incentive goes away, and it may or may not come back. And because demand is slow, because we're in the month of February, and things will pick back up once we get into the spring, and especially when we roll into the summer, these incentives will more than likely either go away altogether, because demand is going to increase, buyer activity is going to increase. So right now is the time to buy, especially if you're looking at new construction. New construction is by far where you're going to get the best deals, because these builders, because they're of their size and they typically partner or have their own in-house lender, they have a lot more flexibility when it comes to the financing. And that's where you, the buyer, can benefit from that greatly, because 6%, if you could find another home that will pay you 6% to buy in their community, in that neighborhood, then go for it, because that's a great deal. 6% is a number that doesn't get thrown out a lot, and that's telling me because buyer demand is slowed down. When I was talking to the sales manager, she was telling me they only bring this out when times are pretty slow and they need to get this off. That's another big thing. This community Sitterle Homes, they're closing out this community. So they're down to their last final opportunities. So that means they're on the clock now. They have a deadline to meet to get these off their books, especially as this one right here, because this is already a part of their inventory. So that's where you, the buyer, can take a full advantage of that, because now we have the negotiation power of time on our side. We have time on our side. So if you're looking to buy a home this year, you're looking for your retirement home, you're looking for a home that has plenty of space, 3,000 square feet, that's a humongous home, then Cimarron Hills is definitely a community you should check out, because it checks all those boxes. Now, what's your next step? Your next step is for us to have more face-to-face time. Let's schedule a virtual consultation if you're coming from out of state. If you're local to the Austin area, we can meet up in person, but we need that face-to-face time so we can come up with the game plan, come up with the strategy, set expectations to see what the next steps are, and then I'll contact the sales manager, because we need to show our intent today. That way we stand a chance at getting these incentives, because they can move that quickly. I've seen it happen in the same week where these incentives just disappear because they've already exhausted all the funds. Now 6%, that's 6% of the cash value of the home. So that's pretty significant because of the price point of this home. It's in the $1 million+ range. So if you like all things new construction, you're trying to buy new construction, or trying to figure out how these incentives work, subscribe to my channel. I cover all things new construction here in the Austin area, and I keep up to date with all the incentives and all the communities popping up, because here in the Austin area, new construction is huge, especially in the residential sector. So again, my name is Omar Pineda, your Austin realtor with eXp Realty. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.